Salut les potes, on se retrouve pour une nouvelle vidéo. Donc cette fois-ci c'est sur, comme vous voyez, NBA 2K16. Bon, je l'ai eu il y a très longtemps, il y a 3 ans à peu près, donc c'est pour ça que c'est le 16 hein. On va faire une game Cleveland contre Cavaliers contre Golden State. On va aller du côté Cavaliers. Vous allez voir mon niveau et voilà.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland. They're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to...
J'enlève les commentaires.
Defensively and statistically, they were the best in the league last year.
You know, Ernie, when you have multiple players on the all-defensive team.
Donc nous on est Cleveland contre Golden State.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Now Golden State's starting five. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Curry in at the point guard. And Green gets it to go.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. It's a three-point game. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
Je vais mettre les commentaires.
Is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have powered up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Irving. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Picked by Mozgov. James dishes to Shumpert. From deep three-point range. And another miss by Cleveland. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. And he gets it to go.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Ron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Green left side. And stolen by Love. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. Great tee that time from Curry.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense. And you know, for LeBron, he's blazed a trail as far as his business empire is concerned. He gave his childhood friends a chance to manage his affairs. Many thought it was a huge mistake, but he's doing quite well with the guys that he chose.
And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open. for LeBron. He said he'd like to be a billionaire. It's his ambition to have an influence that goes beyond the game. And guys, he is certainly on his way.
Here's Irving following the basket by Draymond Green. It's stolen by Green. Curry kicks to Green. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle in a lot of contests.
C'est pas longtemps, c'est juste une mi-temps, à mon avis, qu'on va jouer, vu que c'est
last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And Smith subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Varejau against Bogut. Fades away. And the shot is long.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got...
Là, par contre, ce que j'ai mis, j'ai pas compris.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run.
Oh là là.
You can see right there why he does.
Je vais faire d'autres vidéos un peu sur d'autres jeux au lieu de rester que sur ce jeu. Parce que j'ai l'impression que... On va voir après si ça rend mieux les vues et tout. Voilà. Voilà.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
James, the pass to Varejau. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Hey guys, last season was a painful one for Anderson Varejau. He had finally shaken the back injury that sidelined him the year before, signs the multi-year contract extension with the Cavs. Things were starting to look up, and only 3 weeks later, he tears the Achilles and was ruled out for the season. You talk about a tough break.
Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. Williams comes in for Irving. And adding insult to injury, certainly, Greg, as you were talking about, Varejau played well at the start of last season. Shooting 56% from the field. Clark, I think he was over 70% from the line. Those were career highs.
Yeah, and a terrible blow for Varejau and the Cavs because of that injury, the Achilles tendon. But it led to the deal for Mozgov, and that's worked out quite nicely.
And another miss by Cleveland.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Tries again, and Spates gets to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
1:16 left to play in the first. Outside Williams. Right through the knee for the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Jefferson. They get the rebound. Green with the block. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Livingston.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
It's Williams with the drive. A second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Varejau.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Livingston kicks to Spates. And he banks in the layup. Spates has got 6.
And no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
Bon, on va s'arrêter là pour cette vidéo. Vraiment, c'était court, hein, je vous l'ai dit. Bon, ben, ciao, à bientôt.